Hello to old friends and new. Welcome back to my small corner on the internet. Wishing you a very blessed New Year from the UK. This is the first time I'm spending New Year's Day away from home, which feels a little strange. I've always cherished counting down to the New Year with my family, so it's a bittersweet transition. Nevertheless, I'll be using a simple annual review and planning system to ease into the new year with clarity and intention. The new year feels like a blank canvas, bursting with potential and endless possibilities. But let's be real, it can also be rather overwhelming. With so many things you could pursue, it's easy to feel lost. That's why slowing down for a moment of reflection can be so helpful. In this video, I'll walk you through how I'm reviewing my 2024 and setting goals for 2025. Whether you're new to annual reviews or a seasoned planner, I hope this can inspire you to slow down, reflect, and live more intentionally. There's even a fun activity at the end to surprise your future self, so stick around for that. As a New Year gift, I've created a free Notion template you can use to follow along at your own pace. Check the description box below for the link. I hope that the time you spend with me in this video can be a quiet moment of reflection, realignment, and rejuvenation. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Life is an expedition, and annual reviews are like intentional breaks along the way. Picture yourself on a rugged mountain trail. At every scenic outlook, you pause to reflect on how far you've come and decide where to head next. During these breaks, we first look back to see the terrain we've traversed. That's the review part of this system. Next, we chart a direction forward by deciding on our next route. That's the planning stage. And finally, as a fun bonus, we'll send a message in a bottle for our future selves further down the road. Feeling adventurous? Download the template in the description box below and let's embark on this mini side quest together. Let's begin by looking back on the path we have travelled. In other words, it's time to review our 2024. Close your eyes and visualize how your 2024 journey started. Think about the terrain you've traversed, the sights you've seen, and the experiences you've had. What are some moments that defined your year? To make this easier, scroll down to the Year in a Glance section of the template. Here, you'll find toggles for significant events, accomplishments, failures, and decisions. If you have been tracking these throughout the year, amazing! If not, don't worry. Treat this as an opportunity to do a brain dump of everything that shaped your 2024. Ask yourself, what big events shaped your year? What did you accomplish? What challenges did you face? What decisions were you unsure about? Think of this like your Spotify Wrapped, but for your life. So it's like your life Wrapped. Focus on the major highlights, but celebrate the small wins too. To jog your memory, you might want to flip through your calendar, photos, or journal entries. This ensures you don't miss out on the stuff that happened earlier in the year due to recency bias. Feel free to pause the video if you want to complete your review as we go along. Now that you have a good overview of your 2024, let's dive deeper. Under the Year in Review section, you can reflect on specific areas of your life: health, school, work, relationships, personal growth, and more. Consider what went well, what didn't, and what you'd like to improve next year. If you're feeling extra reflective, explore the additional prompts I've included from Nest Labs and Sahil Bloom. But remember, this is your personal review. Spend as long as you wish, take what resonates, and skip the rest. For me, this part of the review reminds me that I've actually done stuff this year. It's so easy to feel like I haven't achieved enough, but seeing my progress written down helps me celebrate the small wins. Alright, now that we've taken stock of where we've been, it's time to chart our course forward. Let's set some goals for 2025 to give us direction for the upcoming year. Before we dive in, remember, goals are tools to help us, not sources of stress. Instead of setting a laundry list of New Year's resolutions, I recommend focusing on 2 to 3 big goals that align with the life you want to create. This keeps things manageable and gives you space to embrace unexpected opportunities as life unfolds. The last thing you want is to abandon your goals entirely because you feel guilty for not following through. At the end of the day, goals are meant to help us, not drain us. So don't ever feel pressured to set goals just for the sake of it. With that in mind, let's duplicate the template for the new year and scroll all the way up to the theme section. Pick a word that captures your hopes for 2025. It could be anything that resonates with you. Growth, balance, curiosity. If you're stuck, try Googling Word of the Year ideas for inspiration. I've chosen Explore as I want my 2025 to be a year of discovery driven by curiosity and courage. Feel free to add aesthetic GIFs or images for some pizzazz. Now, moving on to our goals. We'll be using the same categories from our review to ensure we're covering different areas of our lives, but feel free to keep it simple if that's more your style. Under each goal, you'll find toggles for checkpoint goals, which serve as smaller milestones to make the goal more tangible. Daily systems, which are the habits and routines that generate real progress, and anti-goals, which are the things to avoid while pursuing your goal. This structure, inspired by Sahil Bloom, ensures that your goals are realistic and actionable. He explains the rationale in his comprehensive annual guide, which I've linked in the template as well. Once you're done setting your goals for 2025, take a step back and prioritize. What truly matters most? Discard the ones you've set because you feel like you should. Rearrange the rest of your goals to reflect your focus for the year, with the more important ones at the top. Keep in mind that your priorities can evolve with time, so feel free to shift them around as the year goes by. Before we finally carry on with our expedition, let's add a fun little side quest: writing a letter to your future self. Think of it as a message in a bottle for the you who will be wrapping up 2025. You can write this on paper or use Future Me to schedule an email to yourself in a year's time. What do you want to remind future you? What are your hopes for the year? And just for fun, throw in a prediction or two, even if it's wildly off, like how I thought I'd finally fix my sleep schedule, but ended up sleeping at 4 a.m. If you're not sure what to write about, refer to the prompts in the template from Sahil Bloom. Or simply go stream of consciousness and let your thoughts flow. It's a simple but powerful way to connect with yourself and think about the exciting journey ahead. And that's it! A simple system to help you review 2024 and plan for 2025 with clarity and intention. I hope this served as a useful break in your crazy life expedition. Before you go, I just want to say a huge thank you for supporting my channel. We hit 1,000 subscribers this year, which is wild because I started 2024 with less than 300. Your support means so much to me, and I'm excited to keep growing, learning, and sharing my life with you in 2025. Don't forget to download the free Notion template in the description to start your own annual review and planning journey. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you could like, comment, and subscribe to show some support. Here's to an intentional and fulfilling 2025 for all of us.